Please say good morning. I thought I would vlog this weekend because I am alone. Nick is actually in San Diego for his grandpa's funeral, but we woke up dark and early to drop him off at the airport. This is my first time ever having Elliot completely by myself. Like, I'm used to having him by myself during the day, but it's at night. Nick always helps me at night. He actually kind of just like takes the first shift with the baby so that I can get at least a few hours of sleep. So we'll see how much sleep I'm able to get over the next couple nights. I had a fantastic morning prayer time and study. Like, I have a whole page of just like notes of what I felt like God was speaking to me. Really, really good. So I might share that, or I might just keep it to myself. I don't know, like, that's the thing. I never really know if I should be sharing what the Lord is teaching me, or if I should just like let the Lord just teach me and keep that like kind of like intimate. I think there's got to be like a healthy balance between what you share and like what you keep to yourself, like between you and the Lord. If you share everything, I feel like you lose some of that like closeness that you have, just you and God, and him just like working on you without you needing to share. If you're sharing everything, then moments in your quiet time where you could just be like focusing on learning and growing, you're almost focused on like, and it's happened to me before, that's why I say it, your mind is like, oh, how can I share this? And you're instantly going to, how can I share this? How can I word this to share with other people or to post on social media? You lose that initial just like sitting with it and letting God just teach you. You know, let God just teach you sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready, maybe, if he lets me. And we'll see you guys in a little bit.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around.
Gonna get some yummies. On the menu today, I have some cooked carrots that I'm gonna mash up, and then a peach. So I'm gonna mix the carrots with the peach to hopefully make it a little bit more enjoyable for him. He does not like carrots. Probably my 4th or 5th time trying. I tried many weeks ago, a few times, and he did not like it, and I'm just starting to reintroduce them. Sometimes I kind of let him chew on the carrot. Do you want to chew on the carrot?
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better off. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, I'm so far. I know I'm so much better. Baby, you don't belong. Heart made of stone, but I'm just fine. I'm gonna shine. I'm alright. I'm celebrating my liberation. I'm moving strong. I'll get it done. I'm alright. Might be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes. Tables turn on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so.
All right, we are gonna head to Aldi. I have a few things I want to pick up. that will just hopefully set me up to have some yummy meals. All right, here's our setup. You excited? We can go grocery shopping? Okay, time for a haul. This is my cold stuff. This was an amazing price on this chicken, 50% off, so it ended up only being like $4. Its Best By date is tomorrow, but there's such a delicious crock pot meal that calls for chicken thighs, and so I actually might try and make that tomorrow. Unsweetened almond milk, half and half, that I want to try for my coffee. Then I got salted and unsalted butter because I've been doing a lot more baking. Okay, now for the produce items. I got my cucumbers, which I am just literally obsessed with. I love these mini ones. These are so good. And then this English cucumber was gigantic, so I got that. Zucchini was on sale, so I thought I would try some recipes with that. 2 avocados, they were 50 cents each. They are nowhere near being ripe, but I'm excited for when they do ripen up. Got some bananas. Again, these are ginormous as well. Like, what's with the produce? Anyways, and then blackberries were on sale, so got a package of those. So that's our produce. Hi, bud! And then the last is all of the non-cold or perishables. So we got shredded wheat cereal. It's super cheap. They're only like $1.75 or something like that. This granola was on sale. I was back and forth between the oats and honey and the cinnamon one, but last time I got an oats and honey granola, so I thought I would try the cinnamon flavor. And then all of these bars are kind of what I usually buy because Nick likes to take them for lunches. So this is for his lunches. All of these are for his lunches. These I eat, and then these are like my candy bar, basically. I also got some more semi-sweet chocolate chips because I've been doing a lot of baking. And then, yeah, stocking up on flour and brown sugar again because of the baking. And then I got distilled white vinegar. I've been using it for cleaning, but then I also heard that it's a good like weed killer, and we've got some poison ivy that I want to try and kill with this. Let me know if you have any suggestions on how to get rid of poison ivy. And then these were just kind of like an impulse purchase for me to snack on this weekend. They're on sale. Yeah, that's it. And my grand total was $64.81. Elliot's not wanting to go down for his last nap. He usually doesn't like to have his last nap in the crib, but I really wanted to try my banana bread, and it is so good. And I'm like, why did I make a whole loaf of banana bread and I'm left alone to eat the whole thing? Like, that's a blessing and also a curse, because I probably will. Okay, baby's down for the night. It's 7:50. I think I'm gonna get myself ready because I'm really tired. I had a few moments where I was like, oh my gosh, kind of dreading this evening because it's just been a while since I've been like full night watch. I just spent a good chunk like praying and just being like, you know, I don't want to go into it with a mindset that it's gonna be hard, but I just prayed for rest, you know, that both of us get rest. Whatever that looks like, however that looks like. I'm going to take off my makeup, get in my jammies, and I might just try and sleep right away. I don't know, like, I'm not super tired yet. Like, I'm tired, but not sleepy tired. I'm ready for the night. Like, I actually do feel like I'm ready. Like, mentally, I feel like the Lord's kind of made me realize I can do it and that I've done it before. I will update you in the morning how it went.
Without cares and worn out clothes, doesn't seem so long ago. I'm just sitting here bored at home, and it really got me thinking of the times we took off on the road.
Good morning. It was not a fantastic night, but I also think it could have gone worse. There was a chunk of time that I was up 2 or 3 hours trying to put him down, but I had to like remind myself, like, this isn't his usual night routine. I was praying a lot, quite a lot. At one point I was just like, Lord, my flesh has run out. Like, I cannot do it in my strength anymore. And I just got to that point of like, I can't. And just like asking the Lord to supply his strength for the rest of the evening. Though things didn't magically get better, I did feel like he gave me the energy that I needed to take care of this sweet little guy. We're surviving. Coffee and Jesus today. Jesus every day. And also hopefully coffee. So the hardest part is done. Now I'm kind of back on to my usual routine of taking care of him. The night shift was definitely different. And being like by myself, like knowing that I didn't have anybody, made me a lot more reliant on the Lord. At one point I was just praying and being like, God, I don't have to feel alone. Like, you will be there. You will support me. Every time I go in to comfort him, you are with me. It was hard because I was really tired, but like now following the morning after, knowing how I handled it, I feel like it went really well. I'm gonna sit and drink my coffee while he explores. It's a little bit later. Elliot is down for his second nap, which is usually his longest nap of the day. But I have a friend who I think is gonna come over today with her little girl, and then I will make that chicken crock pot meal because I have all the ingredients on hand, which is fantastic. But it is here, the lighting's not great. All right, so it's this peanut ginger chicken. We've made this multiple times. It is delicious. Feel free to screenshot this. It's so good. So I have all the ingredients, but it only takes 3 to 4 hours to cook. So I won't end up starting that till a little bit later because I think I'll have it for dinner. And then there'll be lots of leftover for tomorrow night because Nick is coming home tomorrow morning, so we can have this again tomorrow night. So good. Like, when I say it's so good, it's so good. And I'm really happy that I have all the ingredients and that I got that chicken on such a good sale. And I feel like Nick will be proud of me because I'm actually going to be like eating well. A lot of times I just like don't pay much attention to what I eat throughout the day, but even like yesterday I made quinoa, had it with cucumbers, my little mixture that I like to do, and then today I put the leftover quinoa, more cucumbers, pinto beans that I had cooked, mixed it all up. I feel like I'm eating pretty good. Like, my snacks are good. Oh, these little like jerky sticks, these are fun. I like never have anything like this. I had one like around midnight probably last night because I was really hungry and I had been up for so long with Elliot that I just needed something. So I had one of those and it was really, really good. So I don't usually buy jerky because they tend to be kind of expensive. So I think Nick will really like that I have some of those because I'm definitely not going to eat them all for tomorrow. I've only had 2. I don't really have any dishes to do because I did the few dishes that I had this morning. So that's nice. Like I've been doing a pretty good job of like trying to keep up cleaning the house just like little by little. If you watched my last vlog, I switched my mindset of like, don't start a task until you can finish it. Like that used to be my mindset. But with things like the dishes or things like cleaning and vacuuming, like as I vacuumed this morning as well, with things like that, if I go in saying just do as much as you can, I'm able to kind of keep up with the cleaning a lot more. And then I won't get frustrated if I don't complete a task start to finish. But the dishes have been so much more manageable when I'm doing a few dishes like throughout the day instead of like letting them pile up and then spending a ton of time at night or whenever I end up doing them. It's always like takes me a lot longer. So I just do little things throughout the day and I feel like the house has been pretty tidy. Although what's funny, and I was kind of thinking about this morning, but also my friend Kepi had sent me, if I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen here, if I can find it. But it's a Instagram reel that basically was like, I like to live in a house that looks like nobody lives in it, or something like that. Like that's my toxic trait, is like wanting to live in a home that looks like nobody lives in it, like looks like a staged home. I love things to be clean, and Nick would be laughing right now. I'm sure when he's watching this, he'll be laughing because I like less things on the counter. Like the less stuff on the counter, the better. Like the less clutter, the better. And I'm always wanting to like lessen things, lessen our stuff, which in some senses is pretty good because you don't really need excess stuff. But I get so fixated on it that if even just like the little things out on the counter, like the recipe book right now, would like drive me crazy. But something I feel like the Lord's just been showing me is that no one's gonna remember my clean house or my messy house. Like they're gonna remember the feeling that they get when they're in my home. And is it welcoming? Is it safe? Is it comfy? You know, like all those things I want my home to be. And I feel like this pristine, perfect home doesn't provide those feelings that I want people to have when they're here. I want to kind of be okay with a little bit of mess in the house and let that not like bother me, that it's like, it's okay. Like, do I judge people for having stuff on their counter, for having dishes in their sink? No. Anyways, all that aside, I'm trying to kind of figure out how to make this space, one, feel clean for me, but also feel cozy. Okay, I had to share this with you because I was sitting in my office kind of importing some footage while baby napped, and I was reading this book. This is old, okay? This was like published in 2000 or something. The little devotion that I just read was talking so specifically about what I just talked about, that like I felt like the Lord was kind of trying to teach me that I really like how she contrasted entertaining and being hospitable. So it says, we want our homes to be a place where people feel welcome. As we make new friends and nurture old friendships, we can practice the virtue of hospitality. There's a difference between entertaining and hospitality. Entertaining is often about trying to impress our guests by showing off our homes and culinary skills. It usually requires much work and is not easy to do with a baby in tow. Hospitality, on the other hand, focuses on opening our homes to others, making them feel comfortable and welcome. We want everyone who comes to our homes to feel like a special guest. Because we are not worried about impressing them, we can relax and enjoy their friendship. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I feel like the Lord has just been like showing me and kind of moving me toward, having a more hospitable mindset when it comes to having people over. My favorite memories of the most hospitable people that have been in my life were just like sitting, you know, with dishes in the sink, sitting on the couch, maybe laundry that has to be folded, and just like enjoying each other's company and just talking and drinking hot chocolate or coffee and just, I don't know, just sharing life together. And I want that to be what my home feels like. Because those memories mean a lot to me. And those people who went out of their way to be hospitable towards me throughout the years, I'm like super, super grateful for. And they made an impact on my life. And I want my home and my life to be a positive impact on those who come into my home. I just thought that that was super cool. I just feel like that's like a little nudge from the Lord to be like, yep, I'm really pressing this into you. I'm receiving it because I love it. The crock pot meal is going. I had to get kind of creative with entertaining him and just brought a bunch of stuff from out of the cabinets for him to play with on the floor because he just really wanted to be held. And I had, you know, raw chicken and all the sauces and stuff, and yeah, it was a little bit chaotic, but it's going now. Not quite sure when my friend's coming over, just kind of waiting for her text. But yeah, crock pot's going. I'm super excited. It's going to be delicioso. Look at you go, buddy. Woohoo! Wow, you're so fast. So change of plans. My friend just texted. They're not gonna end up coming over. Stuff just ended up happening. But I was coming down the hallway when I realized that plans were canceled, and I was just like, all right, buddy, it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We'll hope for a better evening of sleep. And then we'll pick up Dada in the morning. Also, check out this baby picture of me. Yeah, this is a baby picture of me and my grandpa. Does that look familiar? Does that look like any baby we've seen before? I think you look like your mama. It's real cute. Good morning. We are just now heading to the airport to go pick up Nick. We had a much better night last night. He woke up quite a few times, but he went down so quickly, so it was really nice. I'm still very tired, but we're excited to see Dada. Are we excited to see Dada?
How I've missed you guys so much. Hey buddies. Hi. Yeah, big smile.